EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New England Patriots. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. You look at this Raiders defense, currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him.
Hey, what's that?
They'll throw with May. Short throw caught by Pitts. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Raiders, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Looking to throw, May. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Now we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. And they punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground with a rookie from Auburn. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, pound to 60, pound to 60. Ready, right?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
But when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the 2nd level. That offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the 2nd level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
Yeah, making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. Take a look at this Patriots defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air. And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go at the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Cougar 19, 60 Vices, 60 Vices. 19 tight, 19 Lions. Trap 60.
They'll set up a throw. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Okay,
feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Bronco 80.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Deputy Cougar 19, 18.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 30. Five-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. 2nd and 10. Here's May. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Throwing here is May. They set up the screen for Henderson. Down the left sideline. Nifty move. And finally marked down at the 23. A big play there on the catch and run. 42 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw, it's May. They follow up that gigantic game with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. The Patriots at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They felt they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
To the air, May. And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Kyle Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And that flag accepted. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that if they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now a handoff running through the middle. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. May going to give it to Henderson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Hey, here goes tonight. Hey, what's that? You're on the ball. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I want.
From the shotgun, it's May. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
Hey, here goes that. Hey, what's that? Yep, 45. Here we go. Crazy, crazy. There go right hand, right hand.
Back to throw here. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Here's Bryce Behringer now.
Formation for the Patriots.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And this is going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In the case of the defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Raiders.
Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
It's 2nd down.
He'll look to throw. That's caught by Tucker. Showed the nice footwork and then hit and dropped shy of the 45. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Ready, set.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
18, hot cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19 tight.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lions. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Looking to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line ready to go. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Here goes tonight.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Second down and 6 now.
What's that? Diddy, what's that?
Again, it's Henderson. And he stopped immediately there. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Diddy, what's that? Hey, come with me, come with me.
May now off the bootleg. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And his kick here is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Hold it ready.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll set up to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Let's go now. Dragon, 70 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. This is caught at the 20. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
That's another Las Vegas first down. A gain of 52 yards. First down, Raiders.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton from 13 yards out. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. 65 yards. And the Patriots are once again back in front. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big time.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Panther
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
That's another Raiders first down. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
19 Lions. 19 Tigers. 19 Tigers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneers. Steady right.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Bates' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Now back to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 36. 109 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Ready? Not 70 Lions. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
19 Tiger.
They'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Ready up. Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 60.
Now an audible here into something else. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. The extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Patriots 24.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the 2nd half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Hey, what's that? You're on the ball.
They'll throw with May. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Pats are an extra point away from drawing level. The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. There he goes again. Inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. 65 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Patriots 31.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here goes throw. Hey, what's up?
From the shotgun, May with it. Right back to Pitts again. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That pass complete. Here's Butte with it. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
In 2nd and 8 at the 48-yard line.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Looking to throw. May. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Now he's into the clear again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. 48 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag, and they'll accept that penalty. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, go!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
A lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Tight, 19 tight, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Ronnie Hickman with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. In a tie game fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make. And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They'd seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
45. Raiders 38.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. That's caught at the 25. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They run once more with Henderson. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8.
Five.
Throwing here is May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
Crazy.
Here's May. Now he'll tuck this and run. That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
To the air, May. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
What's up? You there. Hey, five.
To throw, it's May. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Patriots answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Gallus now for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Next to score, Patriots 52, Raiders 45.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here, he's past the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10. And they're on the 31-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. The RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
At this point in the 2nd half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Ariza is on to punt here as he gets this one away. On the return is Jones. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Patriots take over. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Oh, heck of a move. Man. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, They got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Here we go, throw. Ready, what's up?
Second and 4.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside, and they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Yeah, you're here. Here you go.
Back to throw. And got his man complete. Down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Kyle Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by Tucker. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
His throw incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That means there's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here it is, 4th and inches.
Here we go. Pressure on Reedy.
They'll try and run for it. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. So it's a high 5 for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4.
Raiders 53.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Pats at the line ready to go. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Good gain there on first down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
What's up? Yeah, you're here. Here you go. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
They're going to look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is taken at the 10. Good open field tackling there. 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And a Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Warriors 17. 18. 5 in. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy on the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Hey, what's up?
They go down to a knee and a sigh of relief as they are into the win column for the first time this year. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses,